He always.
The police brought me here because they threw me out.
I'm at St. Anne's because of my son. The day he was born, I didn't want to go live with lots of people, and there wasn't even a place, if I can say like that my aunties didn't want me with a baby.
I was abused by my parents, so I moved to a children's home when I was 14. And unfortunately I fell pregnant, and I had to move back to my mother's. So my stepfather said that I'm unwelcome there because I'm not his child, and like now that I'm staying at St. Anne's, it's hard for me because I don't have my family with me now. It's just alone. I'm alone in all this, and it's hard, looking after them. It's really hard.
Here at St. Anne's, we believe that we must teach some skills to the ladies, and the beading is one of the skills that they can, after they leave St. Anne's, they can take this with them, and they can start their own business from here. Those who are interested, and there's some other skills as well. But those who love what they're doing here, they can take this and make a living out of it.
I want to work in SAA, in airport, to SAA. That's my dream. I want to work for my baby. A job, but I don't know where I'm going because here I'm staying for 4 months here. So after 4 months I'm going where can I go?
I want my independence again. I want to work again. I want my freedom again. That's it, I think.
After the course I'll get a job. Then I can go work for my son and for myself again. Yeah.
My dream is to be a tour operator or travel agent. My 2 kids, I just want to give them the best, I want them to have a better life than what I have.
How can we help these women? In the studio with me today, I have Jasmine Harris, who's a community worker in Mitchell's Plain, and I have Dr. Pinky Malifani from Langa. Langa was the first black community that was established in the Western Cape. Opposite me, I have Terry Grove. She's a development worker who stays in Glenhaven at the moment. Welcome to my program, ladies.
Thank you.
Pinky, what do you think? Why are women poor?
Shaida, I would say more than anything, it's lack of esteem. Women have been relying on men for a long time. Now they're looking down upon themselves. They don't think that they can do things for themselves. So they're waiting for men to do things, and gone is that time. We're doing things for ourselves now. We should start being assertive.
Terry, what do you think? Why are women poor?
I think there are various reasons why women are poor. I think also the way women get raised in the family. When families emphasize that sons have to be educated and that they are the breadwinners. And we find that the reality is actually quite different. We find with unemployment so high that women are actually breadwinners. And I think part of the problem is the way we've actually socialized our daughters and our sons.
Jasmine?
Vrouens kyk vandag baie neer op hulle self. Hulle is so dependent op 'n man. Hulle sal bly in die abusive relationships.
Ja.
Because baie van hulle depend, as ek die man gaan los, dan gaan ek die geld hê. En women must move back from that, because there are so many NGOs where they can go out for help.
Ladies, how can we assist the women of St. Anne's? I mean, there we've seen this young girl, she's 19, she's got a set of twins, and she has to be out by tomorrow.
Shaida, I agree that that's quite a serious situation, but I think part of the solution would be that women are made aware of the resources that exist in society. As you said earlier, you know, we can't be blaming government anymore. But previously, we women used to organize. We had all sorts of women's organizations. If I think of UCO and where I've lived for 19 years in Komaggas, I mean, the women would get together and organize around a problem like this. And I think that for me, it's not a question of how can we assist these women. How can these women get involved in solving their own problems? I mean, I know they need support, but it's not a case of us doing things for them. I think they need to be made aware of what they can do for themselves as well.
Okay. So talking about the resources that we are accessing. Jasmine, how do we access the resources?
Soos ons weet, daar's nou alweer elections wat opkom. Government uit, hulle kom nou kyk waar hulle mense is. Making empty promises to people. There in Mitchell's Plain, there's a lot of places where women can go, but the resources is not available. And I think for making a point here, government must come out and really see what the needs of the people is out there, and stop making empty promises to people, because that is not what we need. We need action.
Can I just come in there? I feel we mustn't depend so much on the government. We must actually tell the government what our needs are. If we're going to wait for government to come around to our communities every 4 years, none of our problems are going to be resolved. And I think the other thing is that women should start telling each other about their experiences, and we must not keep what happens in our homes a secret. I think a lot of us are ashamed and we feel that there's stigma, other people are going to look down on us. But I think we must start speaking out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Pinky?
Yes. I hear what Terry is saying, that we should stop blaming the government and start doing things ourselves. I think we should also create a balance here. I hear them both.
Yeah.
Jasmine has got a point here, Terry has got a point here. Everyone has to play a role here. It's been some time now. We should do things. There should be recreational walls there, because children are bored. They don't have anything to do. That's why they engage in drugs after school. They engage in sex, because they don't know what to do. They just don't know. There should be facilities there for them to make life interesting for them too.
Okay. Why are so many of us still sitting back? What are we waiting for? Jasmine?
Shaida, as ek net terug kan gaan, paar jaar gelede. Ek het 'n ongeluk gehad by die werk waar ek gewerk het, by die OK. En ek was permanent afgesit van die werk af. En 'n ma van 3 kinders, only breadwinner, going through a marriage, that you are a parent alone, no support from the husband. I said to myself, yeah, I've got to do something for myself. And that is how I started off with 50 rand, going into the market selling roti and curry. Almal ken seker van my in Mitchells Plain, né?